Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video on the channel. For today's video I thought, well, maybe I should do something a little different. Usually I like to do tutorials about Davinci Resolve, but this time I thought, well, maybe I should dive into another topic that I'm also passionate about, and it's the topic of virtual production. Now I like to use certain programs, tools, like the Unreal Engine, to realize some of my thoughts and ideas that I have in my mind. And the reason is quite simple. Trying to find the right places, the right locations can be quite expensive. And so creating your own environments or using 3D environments that you can find online makes things so much easier, more convenient, and ultimately cheaper. And so that's why I thought, well, maybe I could share some of my knowledge with you. Now, first of all, you will need your video, obviously, with the green screen in it. Maybe I could give you a short preview of this. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And now how can we use this in our Unreal Engine? The first step is obviously to download the right software. Now, I don't use the latest version, which is 5.4. I use the version 4.27, and the reason is quite simple. I've tried to work with the Unreal Engine 5 several times, but the problem is my computer is way too slow for that. So yeah, I've had to downgrade basically to 4.27. But you can use the Unreal Engine 5 if it works for you. It's the same procedure as well. So yeah, now the first step is, if you have your video here, we cannot use this video in the Unreal Engine. It's not possible. What you will need to do instead is you need to take this MP4 file and convert it to a JPEG sequence. And the way we do this, we look for a platform or website which can do this for us. We'll type in MP4 to JPEG converter. Now there are countless websites that you can use for this. The one which I like is this one, onlineconverter.com. Now you need to upload your video and then click on convert. Now this is going to take some time, and now once it's done you're going to have to wait again a little bit. It takes some time to convert the footage, and now it says completed and you can download the converted file. And now if you take a closer look at it, you can see that you have your JPEG sequence here. And that's exactly what you want. So now before we continue, I would like to get this stuff out of my zip file. And now we have our JPEGs here. And that's what we're going to use in our Unreal Engine software. It's close to 200 JPEGs. So that's it right now. If we now start the software, we get this, the Unreal Project Browser. Choose the third one here, Architecture, Engineering and Construction. Select the second template, ArchViz. And now it wants you to select a location for your project and a name. Let's call this test 1, 2, 3. And now create project. And now once that's done, you have your environment here in the Unreal Engine. Now you've got a lot of stuff here that you can get rid of, like this strange structure. You've got some people in here. You don't need them. You can get rid of the text here. And now, before dealing with the actual green screen footage, I would like to show you quickly how you can get your 3D environments. Now, there are different ways how you can do this. The easiest step would be to take a look at the marketplace inside of your Epic Games store. Now, the thing is, they have changed some of the stuff recently. You don't get to choose and buy environments and 3D models right here in the Epic Game Store. What you need to do instead is you need to start exploring on another website, which is called fab.com. And then under Discover, you can take a look at the environments that they offer. Now, the thing is, most of these environments are not free, but if your goal is to simply play around with the possibilities of virtual production, you can simply go right here and then under price choose free, and then you've got some environments that you can use for your experiments. And some of these models, by the way, are not that bad, like this one here, for example. It says Saloon Interior. And to be honest, this environment has some pretty cool objects, in my opinion. So yeah, if you are keen on experimenting with this stuff, I think this is pretty useful. Now, this is one of the options that you have. What I like to do instead is I like to use another software, which is called SketchUp Pro. And it's this one right here. And for SketchUp Pro, you can find different environments as well. And the website which I like to use for this is called 3dwarehouse.com. This website offers you countless 3D models that you can use and import in SketchUp Pro, and then export those models and then use them in the Unreal Engine. So if you, let's say you have a story that you would like to tell, let's say the story of a young man who has got his first job in a, I don't know, McDonald's or BK, for example. You can simply take a look at different BK models, restaurants, and yeah, then you can start playing around with these models here. Now, I've chosen this model here. It's called the Throne. And the reason is quite simple. I've used this model before and it's pretty cool. Let me just open this model quickly here. Now, the way to do this, now this only works again if you have SketchUp Pro. If you do not have this software and you don't intend on installing that, that's perfectly fine. I mean, most people don't use SketchUp Pro. But if for some reason you want to use this program, you will need to click on this button which says import Unreal Datasmith file, which is, by the way, it's an add-on which you need for SketchUp Pro as well, because otherwise this is not going to work. So if you open the program, it looks like this. This is the model that we have downloaded before. And now you will need to export this to Datasmith file. Let's save it. And now if we go back to the Unreal Engine and we click on import Unreal Datasmith file, go to desktop, and now you can import this file, choose content, import everything, and now after some wait time you can see that the Unreal Engine has imported your 3D environment. It's a little bit slow, I'm sorry for that. And yeah, that's what it looks like right now. That was it for the first tutorial. I just wanted to give you a short overview about the topic itself and how you can use your MP4 files correctly. In the next video, I'm gonna show you how you can set up your scene in such a way that you can easily play around with your green screen footage and place them correctly inside your 3D environment. That was it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider liking this video and also subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already. And also please activate the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming tutorials. That's it for today, guys, and I'll see you next time.